Hello again. Welcome back to Andrew's Collectibles. Today is the beginning of a new episode series where I will be reviewing some books, movies, television shows, limited series, recent releases of media that I partake in, usually nerdy stuff. So this is Dan Brown's Origin. Dan Brown, the author of Da Vinci Code. I picked this up to read it because I did enjoy Da Vinci Code. I did enjoy Angels and Demons, and then Inferno, his last release prior to Origin. It was okay. It wasn't as good as I thought the first two in the Robert Langdon series were written / engaging, and I kind of started to sense a theme of him telling the same story in different lights. So I picked this up because I thought I'd give him another shot, and I do really enjoy reading, and I do enjoy hardcovers, and this is a first edition, so it would look good on the bookshelf that I have beside his other works. That being said, if you haven't read his beginning works like Deception Point, and there is another one offhand I cannot remember. They don't feature Robert Langdon. They feature another lead character, two different ones to be specific, and those are really, really good. That was the first I had read of Dan Brown, and then I read Da Vinci Code, and I thought it was really good. For what it was, and then obviously the Tom Hanks movies and stuff like that are okay, but I prefer to read the books first. And having read all of them, I felt a sense of need to read this one. It started out okay. The main protagonist of the novel is Robert Langdon again. He meets his former student. I'm not going to spoil the book. Has a discovery that is supposed to change the face of human evolution / modern religion, what people think about it. So he sets up this big presentation that goes horribly awry, and Robert Langdon and his assistant have to find the reason why everything went the way it did, and their main enemy through most of the story is the Catholic Church. Well, that sounds familiar because the main enemy in Da Vinci Code was the Catholic Church. The main enemy in Angels and Demons was the Catholic Church. And in this book, it is the Catholic Church again. So that it kind of lost me around the 130 to 250 page mark. And it's about a 460 page book. And I really had to grind to get through it. Now, I'm an avid reader. So if I have to grind to get through your book, I'm probably just going to put it down. But I wanted to get to the end because I wanted to know what this discovery was. So kudos to Dan Brown for keeping me engaged because I was just so frustrated that I couldn't find out what the discovery was. And let me tell you that when you get to the end and you find out what the discovery was, there is no sense of like, yes, that was worth slogging through this crap. No, it's not worth it. It is a horrible, 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 horrible discovery. And it is quite a bit of a letdown. Read it if you want, but if I had to give this book a rating out of 10 compared to his other works, this is like a 3. This is my least favorite Dan Brown book. It's the worst book I've read in the past year, and I've read, I think, about 35 books. So it's not good. It is not a good book. If you've read all the other works, maybe give it a go. Give it a couple hundred pages. The main enemy in the book is such a underdeveloped character with no sense of purpose, no sense of backstory, and about 350 pages in, he's like, oh, I better give my bad guy a backstory. And then he shoves it all in on one chapter. Doesn't really give you an idea of why this guy's motivated to do what he's done. And it's just a hodgepodge of like crammed together plot points that made a book, and it's not very good. So I'm disappointed because I thought it might be worthy of him like rebooting the Langdon series, but I mean, how many times can Robert Langdon go up against the Catholic Church and then get an apology? Not really my thing. So that being said, buyer beware. Pick it up thrifting or at yard sales and give it a read. Do not pay full sticker price because it's not worth it, in my opinion. Thanks very much for viewing this new entry in our series. Stay tuned for next week. I'm going to be reviewing The Punisher Season 1. What I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and my overall thoughts. So thanks, take care, have a great day.